What is Dungeons & Dragons? From the source itself and at its core, D&D is interactive storytelling. The gathering of a group of friends who guide playable characters through quests in an open world free for exploration.
Do you promise?
Of course I promise.
Okay, yeah. You can't go anywhere and nobody else can too. We all have to stick together.
I like that idea, Greya.
You shimmer like a
I
purple
know
angel
Draconic.
this morning.
No, he didn't. I know he didn't. He's never said anything like that to me.
It's
Make
new
a deception check. Make an insight
reflection,
check.
a new reflection on life, you know?
Its humble beginnings saw it explore the idea of individual characters in their fantasy war games, and so was birthed a fantasy role-playing game with personalized characters exploring fantasy heroics.
Smash those skeletons!
So it's like you and Hikari are there both with your quarterstaffs, just like doing some crazy looking stuff.
But heroics don't have to be the only story you tell. Dungeons & Dragons meets a variety of different story arcs that you can explore. Be it the classic hero tropes explored heavily with role-playing,
I think a lot of people might be in danger. And how am I to lead the people if there are no people to lead?
or the battle-heavy based game that has you fighting it out for experience points. There's a table for everyone, even if that table is playing the bad guys and wanting to explore what world domination might feel like. The Dungeon Master, also sometimes referred to as the Game Master, is a player in charge of curating the narrative, moving it forward, and playing all of the non-playable characters and monsters you will meet in the game. The DM is an impassive player who acts as a sort of referee and makes the final decision on the outcome in story and in battle.
Or in Kate's case, being dead. Because Kate forgot to do it last week. So I had to do it. You forgot to put yourself as dead.
Well, obviously.
He's not going to be able to
Denial.
They will describe the environment and ask players to take action. With the roll of a few dice, successes and failures will be decided by the Dungeon Master. Well, because there are basic rules, but we'll get more into that later. While the DM is in charge of moving the story forward, the players are in charge of choosing what to do and how the story will progress. Their actions, or their lack of actions, will result in rewards or consequences. For example, should the barbarian of the party decide to start a fight at the inn with a random villager, the royal guard might get called, and they might be imprisoned. But the bard might intervene and talk the guard down to letting the barbarian off with a warning this time. Be smart, or don't, depending on your character's intelligence. Have fun and explore your options. No matter your decisions, the outcome is sure to be entertaining. Very often, I hear that the rules are framework, more like guidelines, so that your story can have some structure. And so home game rules and homebrew content is very much encouraged and allowed. Don't like a rule or how it's worded in the book? Throw it out the window. There is no right way to play D&D. However, the basic rules will help you maintain a level of structure that will help the DM and the players quickly rule things to keep the story moving forward. The rule books can be intimidating, but once you realize that they are just there to help you in your shared fun, you will quickly learn all of the easy game mechanics. The game has evolved a number of times over the years. In this segment, we will be talking about 5th edition, its classes, races, and backgrounds, as well as its basic rules. Get ready for your first big adventure. Join the GSPL in the coming week to learn more about how to play your first tabletop game. Learn about the game, how to create a character, and next week, join us when we talk about polyhedral dice sets.